Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Randy Shave for a shave this morning. What are we going to be using? Well, we're going to be using PAA's Tombstone Immaculate. That's what we'll be using. Today's soap is not a hard soap. Actually pretty soft, but it's not a crope. I'll be using the Tombstone Immaculate Star Jelly to go along with that. The brush for today is going to be Trotter Handcraft's black brush with the T1 knot in it. And what else? Oh, I'm going to go back today and use my Henson for a change. We'll be doing it with the Henson Mild. It's got a new Astra green in it. So there's nothing left to do but load up the brush and get going. Gloomy day today in Kentucky. Rained a little last night, woke me up about, what time was it? Probably, I don't know, probably sometime around midnight. Didn't rain much though. I checked my gauge this morning and it just barely registered. We had a bunch of rain headed our direction, but it went south of us, it looks to me like, on the radar. Okay, don't take a long time to load up a brush on this PAA soap. So I'm going to put a little water on my face. Got my hat on this morning. Cabela's. Got this one in Bowling Green, Kentucky, as you can see. And one of my fishing hats. Been doing a lot of fishing lately. I love to bass fish. And that's what I've been doing. I'm pretty lucky in the respect that my wife absolutely loves to fish too. That woman would sit on the bank and fish all day long and never get a bite. She just loves to fish, but she catches some nice fish. She fishes with live bait. I don't. I got so much fishing tackle, it's unbelievable. Rods and reels, lures and worms. I figure with all the tackle and stuff I've got, that bass probably costs me like $700 a pound, maybe. We fish mostly ponds. And occasionally we'll go up to Kentucky Lake and fish. There's a couple of places up there ideal for bank fishing. We used to have a boat, and I sold it. I tell you, it got dangerous up there on Kentucky Lake. People speeding around and acting a fool. Half of them drunk while driving these big old boats. And my brother-in-law lives next door. Him and his fishing buddy, he crappie fishes. And they have a boat. Well, they both have a boat, but they just about got run over one day up there. It was a really close call with one of those big, some people call them cigar boats, some people call them cigarette boats. I don't know what they're called, but I just know they're out of control on Kentucky and Barkley Lakes. So we sold our boat. We fish around docks and off the different banks. And I tell you what, we catch just as many fish as anybody else does. Okay, I think we're ready to go. If y'all hang on a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I had to go put on some shoes, because if I don't, when I drip water, my socks get wet. So we was talking about fishing. My wife's brother's got a pond that he has made into, he calls it he's wanting it to become known as a bass pond. And I tell you what, it's got some good sized fish in it. And normally, farm ponds are some of the greatest places in the world to fish. They can hold some really big, excuse me, dang, they can hold some big lunkers. And I was over at his place a couple of days ago, and I hung one of those things. I like to fish with a shaky head worm, and I was fishing with one with my spinning reel, one of my spinning reels, and I had 10-pound test line on it, and man, I got a hold of that rascal and played him the best I could, but he broke that line. It was a big fish. That's always a disappointment when you lose a big one, but they're smart. That shaky head fishing, if you can't catch them any other way, you can normally catch fish with a shaky head. If you don't know what that is, it's a worm. It's like a finesse worm or a trick worm on a jig head. And you just throw it out there, let it sink, kind of drag it in real slow towards the bottom and shake it every once in a while. It just cuts up down there under the water. Bass love those things. I fish with both spinning reels and bait casting reels. But since I fish with plastic baits most of the time, I usually use spinning outfits. Because you can catch, or you can cast a lot light baits a lot easier with a spinning rod or a spinning reel than you can a bait caster. And if I fish with crankbaits or something heavier, I'll use the bait casters, but I usually use the soft baits. I just enjoy, there's a special feel when they bite that or hit that. We don't keep any fish. We don't keep any fish that we catch. I don't. I don't eat that much fish. Plus, it's just messy dressing those things. We just enjoy catching them, kind of outsmarting them. It's supposed to be a shaving video, isn't it? Here, I've turned it into a fishing video. Okay, there's pass one down. Wet my face a little more here. We'll get on with pass two. This is nice soap. It's PAA CK6 formula. Really provides nice lathers, and they have some great scents. This Tombstone is really kind of up my alley. It's got some leather in it, you know, different things. I've got a bad habit of not printing off the scent notes, but you know, to me, I can read scent notes and then smell a soap and I really don't smell what they say it's supposed to smell like. I don't know. Everybody's nose is different. I either like it or I don't. I'm a darker scent type guy. I really don't enjoy any cologne scents. Colognes normally all these dupes of these colognes, the scent of those, and it, you know, I know a lot of people like them. It's fine. A lot of people hate the dark scents that I like, but the cologne scents, just for some reason, they just annoy me. They're just too, I don't know, too strong or something. I'm just not a fan of cologne scents. But I love things like leather. I like sandalwood. I like, if it's not too strong of a sandalwood, I like it. I like patchouli, as long as it's not real strong. I like some, quite a few fruity scents. But the cologne scents, I don't know, I just don't get along with them. So I just don't use them. And that's what I was talking about a few minutes ago. You can read the scent notes on on a soap, for instance. And it'll sound like it's just exactly what I want. You know, it'll say bergamot, leather, sandalwood, and then when I get it, it's got that cologne. Is that a word? No, baloney's a word, so I guess cologne's a word. It's just got that cologne vibe to it, and I just don't like it. And I'll usually wind up swapping with somebody or something. I just swapped one the other day with a friend of mine who likes cologne scents. And he had a cherry scent that he said his wife didn't like much. And so I got it, and I like it. Put a little more lather down here. But you know, my old saying is, that's why they make chocolate and vanilla. Some people like one, some people like the other. Now, when it comes to ice cream, you'd be hard pressed to find ice cream I don't like. I like ice cream so much that I don't buy it to have in the house here, because if I do, I'll get in it every time I pass the freezer, so I just don't buy it. It's like, you know, when I was younger, I was like everybody else around here. I drank my share of beer, and I learned that I like the taste of bourbon. So, well, first of all, now I don't drink any alcohol at all. None. Hadn't had any in, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. But when I found out I liked the taste of bourbon, I decided the same thing that I did with ice cream. I'm not going to buy it because I don't want it here in the house. Because if it's here, I'll stop and take a swig once in a while. And man, that stuff can get a hold of you. And I'm lucky. I was never that way. I could always either take or leave alcohol. It never really, I don't know, I just never had to have it. And that's a good thing. But some people, they can't. I don't know, it's just something to do with their makeup. They can get hooked on it pretty quick. But there again, I don't know, I just quit. Quit drinking any. Which, you know, not a thing wrong with a guy drinking some alcohol once in a while. If that's what he enjoys, I don't have any moral reasons for not drinking it. I just don't drink it, period. Okay, Gosh, we've talked about everything, haven't we? Now we're going to go with, you saw me put my alum on, we're going to go with the Tombstone Star Jelly. I love this Star Jelly. That's the name I was trying to think of on a video ago, or video or two ago, when I was using the Cajun blade. And they have an aftershave, they call it Splat. And it's real similar to Star Jelly. It's not quite as thick as Star Jelly, but it does have a thickness to it. And it reminds me a lot of this. Okay, I'm going to clean some stuff up and I'll be right back. Okay, back for a recap. I had the PAA Tombstone Immaculate soap, which is great scent, great lather, and the Tombstone Immaculate Star Jelly. I've also got their Splash. They call it aftershave cologne, and it smells just like this does. I used the Trotter Handcraft brush with the T1 Badger knot in it. These are really dense badger knots. I really like the Trotter. I think he's changed his coin. I don't think he has a coin anymore. He's got, I don't know, some kind of insignia down there, but he doesn't. I don't think he puts a coin in them anymore. I use the Henson Mild razor. I love it. It's a good razor. And I used an Astra green blade on its first use. And boy, those Astras, they're just good blades. I have good luck with them. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. Be sure and look at the links to the discount prices in the description. Please like and subscribe this video if you are a mind to. And let's go fishing. I'll see you guys later. Adios.